Hello folks, your local interstellar delivery boy Doodly Pop back again for another delivery. Now I've just spotted this one here for 1.1 million credits, 90 units of, you guessed it, more beer. And it's off to Groomsbridge, a planet, so we get a fun drop down to the surface instead of just docking in a station. I'm going to take that. And it leaves us with 14, but I'm not going to bother looking for another 14 tons of cargo. I think we're just going to leave with what we've got. See how long it takes. What's this? I have a bounty. Nice. Must have got that from doing my last video when I was blowing up some ships. So off to Groomsbridge. Is it only the one jump? 2 jumps. Let's head out. See what we can do.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking coupler disengaged. Go for departure.
As usual, I'm in the Federal dropship. I do have other ships, I just really like this ship for some reason. It's really bad for manoeuvrability and it's not very fast, but it's a tank. It can take a beating if it needs to. A little bit of security for me, I suppose. When you're out in the nothingness of space, I can't imagine you're in a rush for anything really, are you? I think I'm still in combat mode. I can never remember actually. There we go.
Scan detected.
Where are we headed? This way? Still love the look of the planets, I think they look fantastic. Oh, not mass locked, I thought it was still mass locked. We're at jump number 1, they've got a boom, so they'd be a good place to go for some deliveries. There's some good money in that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now I know there's easier and faster ways to make money, like mining for example. You can make billions mining with just a few hours work, but for some reason it's just not my kind of thing. I don't want to be blowing holes in asteroids and using limpets or the cargo hold to scoop everything up. But then I guess there's players out there that are the opposite to me, that find just jumping from system to system, carrying cargo, dropping it off and doing the same thing is just as boring, I guess. Each to their own.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I kind of enjoy it. Not getting me anywhere close to a fleet carrier though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
70 odd million. 72.3 million, so yeah, I am a long way off. Have they reduced the rebuy cost? I'm sure my rebuy was 6 million. No, it's 3.6. am I heading? There we go. McCandless Colony. I'm not going to auto cruise it for the simple reason I always tend to come in a bit too fast on the auto cruise because it just puts you in orbit. Let's go then. 75,500 light seconds. A couple of minutes I thought when we get up to speed. I love the fact I've got coffee machines in me, or what look like coffee machines in my ship. But then again, I mean, got to drink right. It's going to have its own star again. Kind of looks like it according to the radar. I don't think I would be interdicted at all. I don't think people care that much about beer. Well, they care enough if they're paying 1.1 million credits for some. What's the value of it? Not very much. $402 credits per ton, I'm carrying 90 tons, so I'm being paid a hell of a lot more than it's worth. I'd love to do something like this in real life. Obviously if it was safe. Problem with space is it's one big microwave. Actually, oh, I don't need to discover it all. New America, oh yeah, I've been here loads of times. It's moments like this, or when you're going to hut an orbital because you accidentally pick up a delivery and don't look at where it's going, and then you're sat there travelling for an hour and a half in a straight line to get to hut an orbital. If you haven't been there, then I mean, you need to do it once, at least once, just for the experience. But make sure you've got a book or something, because it's a long journey. I think from the star when you drop into the system to Hutton Orbital, it's like 0.26 light years, I think. So it takes, I think it takes about an hour and 45 minutes at full speed in my federal dropship with the engine modifications and whatnot. It'll be faster in the faster ships, obviously, but it's still a long way. If you do it, remember to pick up your mug from the commodities market, because it can be quite a good sale if you're far enough, or if you go to a if you go to a star system that's far enough away from it. Maybe we should get a dog. That way I've got something to talk to. So I'm sitting in my ship with me. A bit less boring. "10,000 long strides to go." The best thing about this game though is it can eat time. If you've got hours to spare, it can make them go really, really quickly. Because when you're playing it, you just don't realise how fast the time goes when you're travelling from system to system and station to station. Some contacts. Let's give them a scan. This is good. I think I'll pay my fine. I'm not entirely sure why I've got a bounty. So I can only assume it must have been from when I was bounty collecting myself. I must have accidentally hit the wrong ship, or maybe I hit a wanted ship that was protected. I'm not sure. I'm sure some of the veteran players out there will probably have a better idea. Bring the throttle back a bit. Not sure if I'm going to have to go around the planet. Oh, that's speeding up. Definitely need to slow down. I'm going to overshoot, I think. I have overshot by a long way somehow. That was embarrassing. Actually good as well for entry on the right side of the planet, so I suppose in a way that did us a favour. See, this is why landing on planets is more fun.
Orbital flight
Whoop.
engaged.
A bit steep. I think this one's going to be a very short glide. Can't kick us out of glide yet. No, you can't. Oof. That was close. Straight it.
Core dynamics yield to Oscar. Oscar, ground crew are prepped for your arrival. Welcome, Commander. Permission authorized. Proceed to landing pad 08. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
Yet again, pure laziness. Let somebody else fly my ship in. And we'll have a look to see if there's any more deliveries. See if there's another one we can do quick.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Ship is locked down.
There's 90 units to be it, or 90 tons, however you want to look at it. And superpower's still loving us. Let's have a look. "36 units of hydrogen for 500,000. I think it's going to be the 500,000, isn't it? Let's do another planet. Let's take the 36 then. And pay off my bounty as well if I can. Huh. Maybe I can't. Well, I'm refueled and everything, so let's get going back out, get this delivered. Going via home, are we? What is it I'm carrying again? Hydrogen. Really don't want to get blowed up then.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints retracted. Expedite climb to exit altitude.
Oh no. Oh no, we're good. Well, I needed to be on the other side of the planet then.
Frame shift
sweet home. Assume I'm not staying. And away we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Neutral power. See if I can pay off my bounty there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right star, look at that. Where are we headed? Cormac. It's actually pretty close. I'm just going to keep it in the blue this time, that way I definitely ain't going to overshoot. That's total of what? Another 1.6 million credits for, well, so far 22 minutes work. It's great that having that bounty don't get people on me. And then the security services around here won't bother me. He's wanted. Can't scan them because they're not in front of me. And the green box like that, the green diamond, that's usually a ship that's friendly, so that's no doubt a security service. Yep, system authority vessel. The grey ones are usually it's the wake from ships that have jumped out of the system. If you've got a wake scanner, you can scan that and find out where they went if you needed to. Say if you're chasing down a target. I believe I do have a wake scanner installed. Kill warrant scanner. No, I don't have a wake scanner. Fair enough. An orange. Oh, just everything else. So he's clean, he's wanted. Dolphin I still can't scan because he's behind me. You can only scan things that are in your field of view. This is a station. I thought I was supposed to be going to the planet. Oh, okay. I'm well on the wrong side of it. Yes, I am going past. Simple reason I'm going to try and get myself into a better position. For dropping out. I prefer to drop near the front of the station. That's where I hit a planet instead.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Interesting. Why would it be doing that? That was strange. It wasn't pushing it or anything. Lined up a bit better though with the front of the station finally.
Core Dynamics Delta Oscar Oscar. We look forward to receiving you at this station.
I'm sure this is supposed to be a friendly station.
And enjoy your visit.
It is. So, oh, there it is. Now it's showing green.
Set down on landing pad 07.
Oh,
Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
control's all yours. The amount of times I've bounced off the ceilings of these silly little letterbox openings. What's misty in here?
Landing gear deployed.
Normal? Maybe this is a industrial hub. There we go.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
I still can't pay off my thingy apparently. That is interesting. No, was that a permit acquisition? No, not quite. Need to be allied. What's it for? Sirius. Right. That's it. We've made just over $1.5 million. A bit of a boring run. Nothing special happened that time, but a boring run's a safe run. So, thanks for watching if you did. If you liked it, just leave a like down at the bottom. If you didn't, smash that dislike button. Consider subscribing if you would, and I'll make some more videos. Right, see you in the next one.